Mahatma Gandhi was one of the most influential figures of the 20th century, known worldwide for his philosophy of nonviolent resistance and his leadership in India's struggle for independence from British rule. Born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, India, he trained as a lawyer in London and practiced in South Africa, where he first developed his method of satyagraha, or nonviolent civil disobedience. He returned to India in 1915 and quickly became the central figure in the Indian National Congress. Gandhi led nationwide campaigns against British rule, including the non-cooperation movement, the Salt March of 1930, and the Quit India movement of 1942. His commitment to nonviolence, simple living, and Hindu-Muslim unity inspired millions, but also created powerful enemies. India gained independence on August 15, 1947, but the partition into India and Pakistan was accompanied by horrific communal violence. Gandhi opposed the partition and worked tirelessly to stop the bloodshed between Hindus and Muslims. By early 1948, he was living in Delhi and conducting daily prayer meetings to promote peace. He had received multiple death threats from Hindu nationalists who accused him of being too sympathetic to Muslims and Pakistan. On January 30, 1948, Gandhi was staying at Birla House in New Delhi. That afternoon, he held a prayer meeting in the garden. As he walked to the meeting, supported by his grandnieces, a man stepped forward from the crowd. The man, Nathuram Godse, a 37-year-old Hindu nationalist, fired 3 shots at close range. Gandhi collapsed and died shortly afterward at age 78. The assassination sent shockwaves across India and the world. Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru addressed the nation, saying the light has gone out of our lives. The country was plunged into mourning, with millions attending his funeral procession. Nathuram Godse was a member of the Hindu nationalist group Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh (RSS) and the Hindu Mahasabha. He strongly opposed Gandhi's calls for Hindu-Muslim unity and blamed him for the partition of India and the creation of Pakistan. Godse and his co-conspirators believed Gandhi was weakening Hindu India and favoring Muslims. The plot was planned over several weeks. Godse had attempted to assassinate Gandhi once before on January 20, 1948, when a bomb was thrown at Birla House, but the attempt failed. On January 30, Godse approached Gandhi during the prayer meeting, bowed, and then fired 3 shots from a Beretta pistol. He was immediately apprehended by the crowd and taken into custody. Godse made no attempt to flee and openly admitted his actions. He was tried along with 7 co-conspirators, including Narayan Apt and Vishnu Karkar. The trial took place in Delhi and lasted several months. Godse defended his actions in a lengthy statement, claiming he acted to save Hinduism from what he saw as Gandhi's appeasement of Muslims. On November 8, 1949, Godse and Apt were sentenced to death. The others received prison sentences. Godse and Apt were hanged on November 15, 1949. The assassination exposed deep divisions within Indian society in the years immediately after independence. It also raised questions about the role of Hindu nationalist groups and the security provided to Gandhi. The Indian government banned the RSS temporarily after the assassination, though the ban was later lifted. Gandhi's death led to a nationwide period of mourning and reflection. His funeral procession in Delhi was attended by hundreds of thousands, and his ashes were scattered in rivers across India. The event marked the end of an era for India's independence movement. It also highlighted the dangers faced by leaders who advocate for unity in divided societies. The assassination remains one of the most significant events in modern Indian history. The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi has generated ongoing discussion about the motives and possible broader involvement. Nathuram Godse and his co-conspirators were motivated by Hindu nationalist ideology. They viewed Gandhi's efforts to promote Hindu-Muslim unity and his opposition to partition as a betrayal of Hindu interests. Godse's statement during the trial made clear his belief that Gandhi was weakening India by appeasing Muslims. Some researchers have explored whether the conspiracy extended beyond the small group convicted. Questions have been raised about possible support or foreknowledge from elements within the Hindu Mahasabha or other nationalist organizations. The security arrangements at Birla House on January 30, 1948, have also been criticized as inadequate, given the previous assassination attempt on January 20. The Indian government conducted an official inquiry after the assassination. The report confirmed the involvement of Godse and his group, but found no evidence of a larger governmental or institutional conspiracy. In the decades since, various books and investigations have revisited the case. Some have suggested that the full extent of the plot may never be known due to the destruction or suppression of certain records. The assassination occurred at a time of extreme communal tension following the partition of India and Pakistan in 1947. Hundreds of thousands had died in the violence accompanying partition. Gandhi had been fasting and holding prayer meetings to stop the bloodshed. His death was seen by many as the ultimate sacrifice for communal harmony. The event led to a temporary crackdown on Hindu nationalist groups, including a ban on the RSS, though the ban was later lifted. Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence faced a direct challenge from the act of violence that took his life. The assassination is often studied as a case of ideological extremism and the dangers faced by leaders who promote reconciliation. As of 2026, the case remains a powerful symbol in Indian history and a reminder of the cost of standing for unity in a divided society. The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi on January 30, 1948, ended the life of one of the greatest advocates for nonviolence and human dignity in modern history. Gandhi died at age 78, leaving behind a nation in mourning and a world that had lost a moral leader. His death came just months after India gained independence, at a time when communal violence threatened to tear the country apart. The case highlighted the challenges of protecting leaders who challenged deeply held divisions. Gandhi's legacy of nonviolent resistance has inspired movements for civil rights and freedom around the world, including those led by Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela. His birthday, October 2nd, is celebrated globally as the International Day of Nonviolence. The Birla House in New Delhi, where the assassination occurred, is now a memorial museum. To this day in 2026, Gandhi's message of truth, nonviolence, and unity continues to resonate. The assassination remains a sobering reminder that even the most peaceful voices can become targets of extremism. What do you think? Was the assassination purely the act of a small group of extremists, or were there broader forces at play? How has Gandhi's legacy shaped the world? Share your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. If historical mysteries and high-profile cases like this keep you thinking, subscribe to our True Crime and turn on notifications for new deep dives every week. Because some lives, no matter how violently ended, continue to inspire generations. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and stay curious.